Hello, everybody. Coming at you from my basement. Okay, you can see the nice Phillies fat head right behind me. Represent. So today we are now going to be moving away from Jamestown. Okay, couple years have passed, couple decades have passed. Jamestown has been pretty successful with the farming and selling of tobacco. So more and more people have been coming over. All right. Um, so Jamestown is now at its max capacity. They are now going to start filtering more inland to Williamsburg. All right. So now the lesson for today is from Jamestown to Williamsburg, and you are going to be taking a look at this reading that I have open right here. It's not very long. You are going to use this reading to then complete this little worksheet, complete this quiz. Okay, it says read from Jamestown to Williamsburg and use it during the reading. Make sure you put your first and last name. There's one multiple choice question. The rest are short answers. Okay, once again, it's important for you guys to understand that you will receive 0 points for these short answers when you eventually hit submit. You will not get any feedback. You will not get a grade or anything like that until I have reviewed these short answers. In addition to these short answers, there's a video here that you are going to have to watch. It is taken at Colonial Williamsburg. It's a popular tourist attraction nowadays, the Colonial Jamestown Williamsburg area. A lot of people go there to see, kind of like a museum, outdoor museum. And this video is shooting a couple of the child actors, child volunteers, and they're speaking from the perspective of being a child during the period of Colonial Williamsburg. So, after watching the video and reading the passage, what would your life be like if you lived at the site of Williamsburg? If you hopped on a time machine and went back, what would your life be like? Be sure to include physical and cultural features in your response, because sight is that combination, physical and cultural features. What would your life be like? What would you be exposed to if you were a child back then? All right. Now, Jamestown, okay, as we have read and looked at, it was all about making money. All right, they designed a fortress type community settlement to protect themselves from the Native Americans, from the dangers that lie in the woods, the bears and things like that. All right. And they started to eventually be successful even after years of, I remember in the reading it talked about the starving time. They did not bring over with them food and the ability to farm. They were not very successful in that way. So the early days at Jamestown were a struggle. All right, but later on, with the introduction of tobacco, they got to be a lot more successful. More people started to come over here, bringing with them their culture, and they started to move inland to Williamsburg. What I want you to get out of this reading is, how did these settlements kind of change? We know what Jamestown looked like. We know how Jamestown was set up. Jack Alger told me to put in, apparently said interesting choice right here. I would like to see what he is referring to right there. Thank you, Jack. Thank you for responding to that, to my video. Now back to what I was saying. How did the settlers of Williamsburg set up their site? What buildings did they design? Okay, what was important to them, and how did they make that apparent into the design of their city? Was education important? Was money important? Was religion important? Okay, how did they design their city? What did the settlers of Williamsburg do to their settlement? And then compare that to that of Jamestown. That is your assignment for today. Read over from Jamestown to Williamsburg, not very long. Go to the worksheet, put your first and last name, answer the questions, hit submit, and then you are done. All right, guys, as always, I'll see you later. Have a good